Yeah, what's up? It's Rishi. Yeah. If we don't wanna be hateful, we gotta be grateful. We gotta be grateful. If we don't wanna be hateful, we gotta be grateful. Gotta be grateful. If we don't wanna be hateful, we gotta be grateful. We gotta be grateful. If we don't wanna be hateful, we gotta be grateful. I'm grateful to be the universe as a person. I'm grateful that there's always something to be learning. I'm grateful for all the kush that I be burning. I'm grateful for all my familiar and friends who have my back until the very end. I'm grateful for not giving up on my vision, that I never spent time locked in the prison, and for all of my ancestral wisdom. I'm grateful that I grew up with food on the table. I'm grateful that I have straight up clean water, a loving mother, and a hard-working father. I'm grateful that all my trials made me smarter, and life sometimes seems to be getting harder. I'm grateful that money ain't the measure of my worth. I'm grateful for the angels that guided me since birth. And I'm straight up grateful that I live in a nation that values democracy and education. I'm grateful for my God-given revelations. I'm grateful that I found out the divine lives within, and that it exists in all genders and colors of men. I'm grateful that I survived the grim streets, and that I rose up to become one of the elites. I'm grateful to be alive after facing death. I'm grateful that I was raised with self-respect. I'm grateful that I live life with no regret. If we don't want to be hateful, we gotta be grateful. If we don't want to be hateful, we gotta be grateful. If we don't want to be hateful, we gotta be grateful. Gotta be grateful. Gotta be grateful. Gotta be grateful. I'm grateful that I was never shot, for all the gangsters and drug dealers rolled on my block. I'm grateful that my soul was never bought, and I'm grateful for never ever getting caught up in human stupidity. Grateful the divine blessed me to rhyme with such lucidity. I'm grateful to be chill, even in the world's hottest streets humidity. Hate is like baggage, and life's too short to be always pissed. I gotta focus on bigger problems, like why and how do I exist. I'm gotta be grateful to be feeling bliss. I'm grateful to experience a lover's kiss. I'm always grateful that the worst case didn't happen, and I'm grateful that the divine blessed me with this rapping. If we don't want to be hateful, we gotta be grateful. Gotta be grateful. If we don't want to be hateful, we gotta be grateful. Gotta be grateful. I'm grateful for my livelihood and health, which is more important than the accumulation of wealth. Grateful to be one of a kind, always hustling and always on the grind. My body, soul, and mind are never confined. They're all intertwined. I'm grateful that my music gives sound to the deaf and straight up sight to the blind. I'm grateful for my pain because without it I wouldn't be any stronger. I'm grateful that my fears and worries don't haunt me any fucking longer. I'm grateful to all of my teachers and all of God's creatures. We were born with such divine features. I'm grateful for the fiery sun and the luminous moon, and I'm grateful for being able to create this tune. I'm grateful to the trees for giving me air. Hakuna Matata means having no care.